ready?
Yes!
Are we ready?
Yeah!
All right, our first speaker.
Our first speaker!
Mic check!
Mic check!
Mic check!
Mic check!
I forgot to say mic check. Okay. Mic check!
Mic check!
Our first speaker.
Our first speaker!
Our sister Asmaa.
Our sister Asmaa!
From Egypt.
From Egypt!
Sister Asmaa.
Sister Asmaa!
Even started before January 25th.
Even started before January 25th!
She invited people
She invited people
to go in Tahrir Square
to go to Tahrir Square
by herself,
by herself
as many other Egyptians.
as many other Egyptians.
So let's welcome
So let's welcome
Sister Asmaa.
Sister Hello everybody!
First of thing, this is a gift for you.
Sit down. Sit down.
Wall Street.
This is a gift for you from Tahrir to Wall Street.
This is a gift from you from Tahrir to Wall Street.
This is a gift from you.
Here to Wall Street!
And another world is possible.
Another world is possible.
Another world is possible!
We began in the streets.
We began in the streets.
A few numbers.
A few numbers.
And when we just was happy about 100 people.
And we were not happy about 100 people.
But we were very optimistic.
But we were very optimistic.
And we feel that we have the power.
And we feel that we have the power.
Because that we have the rights.
Because we have the rights.
And by insisting.
And by insisting.
And we unify the message.
And we unify the message.
We get unified ourselves.
And we have unified ourselves.
We became millions.
We became millions.
In Tahrir Square.
In Tahrir Square.
And we succeeded
And we succeeded
to get down with Mubarak.
to get down to Mubarak.
And now
And now
we're trying.
we're trying.
We will success
And we will succeed
to get down
to get down
the scam.
the scam.
And a message from Egyptian people
And the message from Egyptian people.
that we all of us
All of us
are honored for you.
are honored for you.
Yeah, because that we used to have the U.S. government.
And we still do.
Yeah, because they gave the scam and Mubarak
Because they give scam and Mubarak
the gas bomb and bullets.
and the gas bombs and bullets
Kill us.
to kill us.
But now, because of Wall Street Occupy,
Because of Wall Street occupied,
we in love of the U.S.
we love the U.S.
We hate the government.
But we still hate the government.
And now, we are very optimistic.
We're very optimistic
To be just one world,
to be just one world,
one objective,
one objective,
like we said before in Tahrir Square.
like we said before in Tahrir Square.
It's food, dignity, and human equality.
Food, dignity, and human equality. Food, dignity, human equality. Food, dignity, human equality. Food, dignity, human equality.
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow,
you will be free.
you will be free.
I am sure of this.
I'm sure of this.
Because all of you is just great.
All of you is just great.
Okay.
Mic check! Can everybody sit down? There's a lot of people
Can everybody sit down? There's a lot of people
who are trying to see
who are trying to
behind
see
you
behind you.
or film. Thank you.
Mic check.
Mic check!
Mic check.
Mic check!
After our next speaker,
After our next speaker,
we will open the square for questions.
questions.
Our next speaker
Our next speaker
is brother
is brother
Ahmed Maher.
Ahmed Maher.
And we get our experience also.
And we get our experience also.
From here also.
From here also.
From Martin Luther King.
From Martin Luther King.
In Egypt.
In Egypt.
All Egyptian people.
All Egyptian people.
Supporting you.
Supporting you.
Love you very much.
I love you very much.
They send me message.
They send me a message.
I must be here with you.
I must be here with you.
Then send the greeting to you.
And send the greeting to you.
So I am very happy.
I'm very happy. Very happy.
To hear any question from you.
To hear any questions from you.
To send the people.
Send the people to Egypt.
Because we are also together.
We are also together.
Then the world is all together.
All the youth in the world together.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Anyone who has a question, raise their hand.
Raise their hands.
And I will point to him or her
I will point to him or her.
to say her question, and then I will repeat it again.
Say her question and I will repeat it again.
Are we ready?
Are we ready?
Okay, let's hear for the first question. Brother?
I would like to know how it is that you turned a movement of discontented people into a movement of change that altered the government and the system within Egypt.
They started before 2005.
They started before 2005.
And there was too many movements and too many efforts.
There were too many movements and too many efforts.
And we will learn from other experiences.
And we will learn from other experiences.
And we were struggling, and the way that and we were struggling.
And we were struggling.
And we will learn.
And we will learn
from other people.
from other people
How to fight torture and corruption.
how to fight torture and corruption.
And from our learning,
And from our learning,
from our struggle, and be close to the workers,
and be close to the workers,
how to resist together.
how to resist together.
Until the moment came,
Until the moment came,
and this was January 25th.
and this was January 25th.
The most important point,
The most important points
that political demands
that political demands
wouldn't separate
were separate
from social demands.
from social demands.
Freedom is eating bread.
Freedom is eating bread.
Okay, I got a question.
Question.
How do you
How do you
avoid police brutality in Egypt?
police brutality in Egypt?
Resistance. And the more that the police, increase their brutality,
And the more the police use their brutality,
resistance increase as well.
resistance increases as well.
And bravery.
And bravery.
And be consistent. That's to be peaceful.
And be consistent and be peaceful.
And we started reaching
And we started reaching
all different communities
all different communities
from different backgrounds.
happened that you did not turn into a self-organization,
Counterposing.
After any revolution, it takes time. To get rid of all the dictators and their parties. So the Tahrir movement is just the beginning. So it's taking time. Get rid of one dictator.
getting rid of one dictator.
It's easier than getting rid of the whole system.
It's easier to get rid of the whole system.
Okay. Next question.
What lessons must America learn from the Arab Spring?
The power
To the people.
to the people.
We got power.
And don't support corruption and dictators.
Don't support corruption and dictators.
Next question. Need some women here. Come on, ask some questions. All right.
I want to know
I want to know
how you made decisions about your next move or anything else that needed to be decided.
there was more than one organization. And there was an office representing each movement. And every movement had their own process of making decisions. That doesn't interfere with other movements. And every town and state has their own process and center of making decisions. And we always look for what unites us. Ignore what can divide us. And we always have committees for different tasks. And all organizations work together on those tasks.
I would like to know what is happening today with the Egyptian activists who are being prosecuted because of martial law.
Asmaa has been arrested after the revolution by the military courts. And because all people support the freedom of Asmaa. And all activists worldwide supported Asmaa. She's free now. And we should do this with everyone. And keep pushing and pushing. political activist, is easier to be free than a regular person. The problem is that the military courts goes after regular people. But we will keep the pressure on the military police and courts to free all of our brothers and sisters.
Free Michael Nabil.
I would like to know
the role of social media in the Egyptian revolution. What you think of people calling it a Twitter and Facebook revolution.
There's no such thing as Facebook and Twitter revolution. Every revolution has its causes and motivations. For Egypt it was poor, corruptions and dictatorship. Facebook and Twitter was just a tool. Without Facebook and Twitter, our revolution could be delayed. But it will happen no matter what.
With Twitter or without Facebook?
We use social media. To reach everyone that can help us with the revolution. And Asmaa did a video.
Before the revolution, calling the people to come to the streets. The people took the video. And they shared it everywhere.
Okay.
I'd like to know about the role of women in the front lines of this struggle, how it contributed to challenging the whole way people were living. Before the revolution, the women's role was limited in the activists. But our generation does not separate for the rule between men and women. Asmaa has a great and important role to spread the message through the media. And other girls and women was a main part of the revolution. They were in the street in Tahrir Square. And they suffered like everybody else. The woman is brave. And there was no difference between men and women. We were
defending the revolution.
We were defending the revolution.
Men and women.
Men and women.
Old and young.
Old and young.
Left and right.
Left and right.
I just added that. Next question.
How do you suggest
that we protect our movement?
That we protect our movement
From self-promoters.
from self-promoters
And people using us.
and people using us.
You have to choose.
You have to choose
your own representative.
your own representatives
And try to spread everywhere.
and try to spread everywhere.
And do rallies.
And do rallies
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Weekend and weekdays.
Weekends and weekdays.
Night and day.
Night and days. Okay.
Night and day.
To invite people to join.
To invite people to join.
Unite your message.
Unite your message.
So nobody can change your message.
So nobody can change your message.
And kidnap your revolution.
And kidnap your revolution.
Our revolution.
Our revolution.
I got a question. One more question.
Okay. The sister and you. Okay. Oh, you're just doing this. Okay. Your brother.
My question is how the Egyptians they are treating to the
Just say one-
immigrants.
How Egyptian? What?
They treat to the immigrants from other countries. Immigrants.
Treat immigrants?
Yes. How they treat to the immigrants in the past and how they're going to treat in the future.
In Egypt?
Yes.
The brother asked.
The brother asked
How Egyptians
how Egyptians
treat immigrants
treat immigrants
back in Egypt.
back in Egypt.
We have immigrants
We have immigrants
outside of Egypt.
outside of Egypt.
And I will add,
And I will add,
because of the corruption and dictatorship.
because of the corruption and dictatorship.
I talked to Amy about Ahmed. I said I would give you my number.
There seems to be a question.
Here about what defines peaceful protest
A peaceful protest
and a violent one.
and a violent one.
You define
Would you define
what way you draw the line.
where you draw the line?
The peaceful protest
The peaceful protest
where there's no weapons involved.
when there is no weapons involved.
And at the same time,
And at the same time,
we're not starting an attack.
we're not starting an attack.
In Egypt, sometimes, in some protests, we have to defend ourselves
We have to defend ourselves
against who's attacking us.
against who's attacking us.
By using
Peaceful tools
as like a piece of chairs, armors, piece of chairs, I mean, all the defensive tools,
all the defensive tools
except weapons
except weapons
and violence tools.
and violence tools.
Asmaa is saying
Asmaa is saying
that she can see a sign
that she can see a sign
wrote on it,
wrote on it.
we're all Khalid Saeed.
We're all Khalid Saeed.
Khalid Saeed
Khalid Saeed
is the freedom martyr in Egypt
is the freedom martyr in Egypt
who was brutally killed by the Egyptian police.
by the Egyptian police.
And we are using our peaceful way
And we are using our peaceful way
to get his rights back.
To get his rights back.
Until now, we're successful. And we'll keep going. To get all our rights back.
My question is, how has the strategy
of the movement shifted? Now as the SCAF is in control of government. We're trying to say to the people in Egypt that we're not against our army soldiers. There are our brothers everywhere. Actually, they are from our families. But we're against the leaders that taking control of the country and not working on the people's demands and rights. And if they don't leave they don't leave the regime in the nearest time, anything could happen to them like happened to Mubarak before.
Anything could happen to them.
Can you hand it down? She had a question.
And we don't obey.
Any
new laws.
That
doesn't go with the revolution demands.
And go against the people's fundamental rights.
One question.
Is there anything the Occupy movement can do to support the transition in Egypt?
Can you repeat it again, please?
Is there any?
And one last thing she will say. That's a good question.
Asmaa is saying that recently they banned the peaceful protesting in Egypt. Which is, as we said, not obeyed by us. We protested everywhere. After that, by thousands and thousands. All around Egypt.
I just said, what can the Occupy movement do to support the transition in Egypt?
I can't hear you.
What can the Occupy movement do?
Pray for us. We want you to be successful in your revolution. And get your targets done. That's the major help for our revolution. Because the American government is supporting the SCAF. The SCAF is the Higher Council of Army in Egypt. So as we said, the American government is supporting the SCAF with $1.3 billion every year.
And this money does not go to the people of Egypt. Only goes to their friends and allies.
It's very important
that we support you.
that we support you
And you support us all the time.
and we support us all the time.
How did you organize workers?
And get them to participate in the revolution?
And get them to participate in the revolution.
We were always in solidarity with their demands. And remind them all the time that their demands is part of the revolution demands.
Okay, the brother said, why the U.S. government gave the military government in Egypt 1.3 billion. And if you allowed me to answer this question, the easy answer is U.S. government only gives money to dictators like them.
What steps do you think we should take to see the radical change we desire? And do you think we're oppressed enough to do it?
in every country around the world, the people shape it. Because every country has its own culture and its own situation. As we said before, the people shape their own change process.
Add one thing. We have to always tell the police that who's the street? It's our street.
One more thing. Ahmed wants to add. You have to reach the real people that suffers from this regime. And promote your idea in every way possible. So they can understand that this is why they are suffering. Asmaa is saying that you should know that the revolution only started in the beginning in Tunisia, and then it came to Egypt, and then it went to Yemen, and then Libya, and then Syria, and then Spain, and then Greece, and it's coming to the US. And every country in the world that suffers and will suffer anytime.
I will add one thing. My 4-year-old kid. I always take her to every demonstration. So every time we go to New York City, she knows that it's free Palestine. And it was free Egypt. It was free Syria. And last time in Union Square.
The important thing is approaching the people. That change always come from the people. So you should approach all the people so they can know your idea. And then join you. And then create the change.
And the revolution comes.
Asmaa is saying that there is a very famous chant in Egypt which says either we get the rights or we die like them.
What would you say to people in this country who believe that things will never change?
As long you always say that change will never come, nothing will happen. So you have to believe it in yourself.
You gotta believe it in yourself.
Gandhi started alone. And then it moved to thousands and thousands of people. And in Egypt, we started with a few people. And then we become thousands. And then we become millions.
As an Egyptian American activist, I didn't even think that I will work for my own country from here. Nowhere. It just happened because of all of you.
Asmaa is saying that you have to believe in change so it could happen. The Egyptian people could really do a real change when they believe that they can do that after what happened in Tunisia. Let me repeat that. After what happened in Tunisia, the people in Egypt really believed in the first time that they can change their country. And only this time, they really did it. Yeah. Asmaa is saying that way before the revolution, we were always chanting that the one world, that the one word, we get more people. And the more people, will get thousands and thousands. And the thousands will get millions. And the millions will get down to Pharaoh.
When will Egypt end the siege of Gaza?
When will Egypt end the siege of Gaza? When we get back our own freedom.
Yeah. And the regime in Egypt is shaped again by the people.
I always say to my brother and sister from Palestine that Egypt was occupied more than Palestine. So to liberate Palestine, we have to liberate Egypt. So the freedom of Palestine is coming very soon.
we believe?
Do we believe?
We can join.
We can join
Our movements.
our movements
From Tahrir
from Tahrir
to Athens
to Athens
and Madrid,
and Madrid,
Sanaa, Santiago, Wall Street,
Wall Street,
to create a movement for a more equitable global society for all of our freedom.
The decision is yours.
This is ours.
It's ours.
The decision is ours.
One last question.
One last question.
We have this flag to fly above 50 Square every day. We fly it.
I will give you 10 of these.
This one right there. The last question.
This is a gift from Asmaa, the Egyptian flag.
Excuse me. My friend. The last question.
All right.
My friend, the last question.
Last question.
I know for history
I know from the history
that Egyptians and Palestinians and other Arabic countries has been separated.
Palestinians and other Arabic countries
Has been separated
has been separated
from Israel.
from Israel.
Are you the Egyptians
Are you the Egyptians
considered to live in peace between Israel and Palestine?
believe in peace in Israel and Palestine? I will answer these questions if you allow me. Jews and Christians and Muslims.
Christian and Muslims.
All who live in peace.
All are living in peace.
In Palestine.
In Palestine.
In Egypt. In Syria. Everywhere in Middle East. Jews has been suffered.
Jews have suffered.
In Europe.
In Europe.
Not in the Middle East.
Not in the Middle East.
One last word.
One last word.
Keep pushing till the end.
Keep pushing to the end.
Keep doing it.
Keep doing it.
Don't stop.
Don't stop.
The people united will never be defeated.
The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
The people united.
Will never be defeated.
Let's make a big hand to the Egyptian revolution. Let's have a group picture. Let's have a group. Let's sit on the stairs. Let's have a group picture.